Hey YouTube, just a quick video here, some of my thoughts on storing silver. I know this is something that I've seen lots of videos on and there's lots of debate, but I'll just kind of give you my thoughts on storing silver and some suggestions I would have. And to help me here, I've got a little Boy Scout because the Boy Scout motto is be prepared. So anyway guys, just some of my thoughts here. I think when you're going to store your silver, number one, I think you don't want to put it all in one place. I think if you have all it in one place and something were to happen to it, then obviously you lose everything. So I think spreading it around a little bit is probably the number one tip or suggestion I would have for people who are storing their silver. Don't put it all in one place. Maybe store some of it, in a safety deposit box if you're into that, or at a buddy's house, or hidden in different places in your house or whatever. But I would not put it all together in one place. If somebody were to break into your house and try to find something of value and they found one little cache of silver, they would probably assume that that's everything that there was there and they would move on. So I wouldn't put it all in one place. I would spread it around. The second thing I would mention is find good places to hide it if you're going to put it in your house. Storing it in your house, there are pros and cons, but if you are going to store it in your house, I wouldn't put it in an obvious place. I'd put it hide it in places. There's lots of places to hide things in plain sight, or use diversion safes or those kind of things. But I would spread it around, and I would definitely think about good places to hide it. And that's going to be, I can't really tell you good places to hide it on here because it's different depending on where you're at and the layout of your home or whatever. But I would advise not storing it all at the house. I would advise storing some of it in alternate locations, but I think having some at the house is good, but I probably wouldn't throw all my eggs in one basket there. Also, sometimes people talk about airtights and whether or not they like airtights for storing silver, and to me it kind of depends on what it is. If it's a piece of gold that costs you a couple $100s, to me it's not a bad idea to invest in a 95-cent airtight to keep it nice. Or even if it's something that's semi-numismatic, like you buy a bunch of kookaburras or lunar coins, then I would put those in airtights, because if you're going to resell them, you don't want milk spots or fingerprints, those kind of things on them. But if it's just generic, bullion, then to me it's kind of a waste of money, and you lower your average if you're buying airtights for everything. So that being said, also if you are going to buy airtights, buy them in bulk. A lot of times if you buy one, it costs you $1, where you can get 25 for $6 or $7. You can get them in lots on eBay. So usually, if and when I do buy airtights, that's the way that I buy them, in bulk, because it's a lot cheaper than buying them one at a time. That's really it, guys. I think my biggest points I wanted to make were just, I would not put all your silver in one spot, including or your gold. I would try to find a good place where maybe hidden in plain sight, but a few good places around the home to hide it, or even find some people you trust to stash some so that it's not all in one location. I would not recommend burying it, but it's just me. Some people are into that. And also, as I've mentioned before in other videos, wherever you have it, I would make sure that you have a few people who know where it's at, just in case something were to happen to you. You would be prepared, and you would have a way for your loved ones to get access to some of your wealth. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Take care. God bless.